What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Poppy TV. I'm your host Poppy, and welcome to another episode where you see Okinawa through my eyes. So guys, I'm here just coming back from work. It is pretty hot right now. It's been hot and muggy today. It's been really rainy for the past 2 days. But anyways, enough about my day. Let's get into it. So a conversation that I had maybe late last year, came to mind, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Right, this is gonna be a vlog that's more of a discussion than me delivering information or showing an experience like a food review and whatnot. So pretty much around the time of late last year, I think around November, December time frame, when Americans were getting their third COVID relief check. We were talking about it because I think the Japanese government only gave the Japanese one check, and I think this was the Americans' like third check. So we're talking, it's like, man, like, he's like, man, that's pretty cool. Like, the American government, giving, the American citizens, 3 checks and all this stuff. So it stuck in my head, right? So when he said that, it stuck in my head because I know in Japan, they have a lot of safety nets, a lot of, they take care of, single parents very well. I know the health insurance is pretty decent. I don't think it's completely free, but it's really affordable. And, the healthcare system, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, is pretty good as well. So I ask him, right? If you had the choice between the government actively subsidizing your life, whether that's a stipend for whatever, giving you complete healthcare, free healthcare, complete, free university, college level education, or a trade school, versus the government putting in laws or passively giving you the opportunity to make it on your own, completely on your own. Like, the government, like small government, pretty much like big government versus small government. Which one would you rather, right? And he said, yeah, I'd rather have big government take care of me. And in a way, it kind of shocked me because I grew up more in a conservative household and whatnot, especially, being, the child of a Caribbean immigrant, were pretty conservative. And in America, and growing up in America, I was always taught, like, the American dream, like, self-perseverance. Like, if you want to make it in the world, like, you got to work hard for it. As little government, interference as possible. Whereas this person wouldn't mind, like, having big government take care of them. But I noticed that a lot of East Asian countries have a big influence in their citizens' lives. A lot of East Asian countries such as China and Japan. I'm not too sure about South Korea, because in Japan you pay a lot of taxes for a lot of stuff. So I think after hearing my friend say this, right, wanting the big government to pretty much help him out in life, I think in Japan, more so because I'm more exposed to Japanese culture and society, I think people have a little bit more trust, or even not trust, because I know that I know that no society completely trusts their government, right? Everyone has some sort of criticisms, right? But I think there's more of a level of expectation that I think Japanese people have in their government officials that's almost non-existent in American politics when it comes on to citizens, to their government officials, right? And I look at how the culture is made up in Japan versus America. And if you remember my video, why is Japan like this, where I talk about Haji, so I'll leave that video in the description box below. I think about how Japan is a homogenous nation, whereas America is heterogeneous, and there's more of a focus on community in Okinawa and Japan, as opposed to America, where it's more individual based. And I look at the history of America versus the history of Japan, right? So I think about it and I wonder, is the behavior of citizens towards their government influenced more by history or influenced more by culture? Because I know that history and culture are closely intertwined. So I'm just wondering, what do you think has more of an impact on how citizens view their government? Is it culture or is it history? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Remember to stay blessed and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.